What's up? Today we are going to look at a modern remake of a classic game. The Sentinel. This is it. I know that it doesn't have the graphics of Call of Duty and we aren't blowing other people away with machine guns, but this is actually a pretty cool game. The game was released on a Commodore 64 computer in 1986. This is what it looked like. The game was outstanding for the time, but you can see how slowly the view pans around. This makes it very hard to play in my opinion. The graphics were upgraded a bit for the Commodore Amiga version, but the controls are still too sluggish to make it really playable. See what I mean? So now we will look at the modern remake. This can be downloaded free from Simon Owen's website. The name is the Augmentinal. Time for the tutorial. Each landscape is a level. That can go up by 9 or more. Here is the basics. The objective is to absorb energy from the surroundings. Here we are absorbing a tree. You can only absorb an object when you can see the square that it is sitting on. So these trees shown here are unable to be absorbed, since we can't see the squares they are sitting on. You gain 1 energy from absorbing a tree, 2 energy from a boulder, 3 energy from absorbing a synthoid robot, and 4 energy from a sentinel. To see more squares and therefore be able to absorb more objects, you need to gain height. You gain height by placing boulders by pressing the B key. Then place a synthoid robot with the R key. Transfer your consciousness into it with the Q key. Don't forget to absorb any boulders and your old body you leave behind. Absorb lots of trees, you'll need the energy to create boulders. Your ultimate goal is to absorb the student, the sentinel. If his gaze falls on you, he absorbs your energy. If you stay there, you die. So you'd better move. In emergencies, you can use the H key to hyperspace to a random location, but it costs 3 energy, so use it sparingly. You can see the process here of stacking boulders, putting a synthoid robot on top, transferring into it and continuing the process. Once you have absorbed the sentinel, you have to place a synthoid robot on the pedestal previously occupied by the sentinel. Transfer into it and press the H key to hyperspace to the next level. This level has an added danger, a sentry. The sentry can absorb your energy just like a sentinel can. And we have just snuck up behind him. And we just absorbed him. There is just one last thing you should know. If a sentinel or sentry can see you but not the square you are resting on, then they cannot absorb your energy. But they can turn a nearby tree into a meanie. This meanie will then rotate to find you, and when it finds you, send you into hyperspace. If you don't have enough energy, you die. This is what happened to us here.